Welcome to GTI Predictive Technology. My name is Tom Honig. We're doing a quick little video to help people out of the most common mistakes when precision balancing. And the first one is rotation. If something's rotating clockwise, and that's what the software is asking for, when I'm looking at it this way, you're looking at it turning counterclockwise. I'm looking at it on my end, it's turning clockwise. So depending on which way we're facing and our orientation point, it's very important to always note to know what rotation and to put that properly into your software. Or another real quick tip is to always count your degrees or write your degrees on what you're balancing, so that when you're turning your clockwise orientation, if that's the way it's turning, you're counting 90, 180 and up from there, and then you cannot make a mistake that way. The second mistake that most people have is they're not acquiring a signal from their tach. So either their reflective tape has fallen off, or maybe their tachometer got bumped and it's not pointing at the reflective tape and we're not getting our signal correct. So we are not, and each software has a different way of detecting that. Some tachometers have a green light that flashes to let you know you're getting your signal. Ours has a digital display, and as you can see behind me, we actually have a way to go in and look to see that you are getting a tach signal. And also, you'll see behind me that if we're not getting a tach signal, our angle and our RPM is in red, and it turns green in green writing as soon as we know we're getting a tach signal. So don't forget to make sure that you have a tach signal. And then third is orientation of the accelerometer and the tachometer. You should always do your setup, which setup is key in balancing. It is more important than the software or the hardware. So your setup is important to know that your accelerometer, if it's in a horizontal orientation, then my light is in a horizontal orientation on the same side. Vice versa, if I have to be in a vertical situation for space constraints, I would then have my light in the vertical at the same angle before I start. So that is another very common mistake. Somebody will have the light on the opposite side. You're going to get wrong data into your software and get bad results. And the final one is that has nothing to do with software, but is very, very important to detect. And I'll show you what it looks like behind me. If a motor, pump, whatever you're trying to balance has misalignment or looseness, it is going to be extremely difficult, if not impossible, to balance. And you will add weight over and over. And I've seen it so many times out there. So one of the ways of detecting that is simply to bring up the spectrum in our balancing app. But if you have a balancing app that doesn't have a spectrum, take a vibration spectrum, and if you see these multiples at the running speed that I'm showing you behind me, that is something that is loose or misaligned that you are just going to struggle with until you fix that problem before you go and try to balance. So if you'd like some further information, please visit us at GTI at our website at www.gtipredictive.com, or you can call us at 603-669-5993. And we thank you, and hopefully these 5 steps will help you not make any mistakes or take longer times when you're precision balancing out in the field. Thank you.